Hey, what's up, Walking Dead fans? This is the Confide Crew, and today I basically just have a question that I want to ask, go over it, talk about it, see what you guys think about it, give you my thoughts, and that is, will Dwight and Eugene team up? Look, this wasn't the best Walking Dead episode that we've seen in the history of The Walking Dead. It was actually a little bit slower paced and hit a lot of the same beats as the first half of this season, which we all know some people had complaints with. But it is what it is, okay? This was the episode we got, so this is the episode we're gonna talk about. Now, this episode was about two people, Dwight and Eugene. So let's go ahead and break it down and talk about these two knuckleheads, all right? Dwight opens up, this motherfucker scared to death. He sees Negan coming down the road, and he's like, oh Lord, my daddy coming home. He gonna beat me like a redheaded stepchild because I lost the puppy. Okay, cuts back to the time frame when they realize that Daryl's not there anymore, and Fat Joe's head is splattered all over the ground. Dwight panics, runs inside, checks the cell, realizes, hey, Daryl's actually gone, and oh look, here's a note from my ex-wife Sherry, help Daryl escape. Hides the note, which is an interesting point we'll come back to in a minute. Hides it, and then pretty much just waits for Negan and his boys to come in and beat his brains in. Well, not literally, just beat him up. Dwight says, I can find her. He's tasked to go find her, leaves, realizes that she went to where he thought she was going to go, found a note. Okay, more like a mini novel. If this was in audiobook form, I would have been having to take a 3-hour trip just to take it all in. I mean, this motherfucking thing went on forever. It was so long. Okay, but there were some interesting things in the note. And that was one of them. The kindred spirits of Dwight and Daryl, crossed paths once again. And it was a fact in the letter where she said, I let Daryl go because he reminded me of who you used to be before now. And I don't know, I felt that was powerful. And to me, I think this letter was the turning point for Dwight internally to let him know, I can't fool with Negan no more. I got to find a way out. I think this was the letter that did that. The one person that he loves is no longer there at the sanctuary. She's gone. I feel like that was the one tether. She goes on a letter to say, it would have been better if we would have died, okay? I'm sorry. I put you into this life. I did it to save your life, and I realize now that was a mistake. Death is better than being the person that you've become. And I think that really hit home with him. He'd been struggling anyway. I mean, we've seen the interaction between him and Negan. For crying out loud, Negan belittles and beats down and terrorizes and psychologically just crushes Dwight at every opportunity that he gets. Every time we've seen him, it's Negan going at Dwight, okay? Dwight stuck with it because there was no other option. Really, for him, it was like, dude, I'm either going to die or I'll put up with this, right? So he swallowed his pride, what little he has left, and toughed it out. I think now, with this letter and the fact that Sherry's gone, that there's nothing there really holding him there. And we also got Rick and his group as a group that has the will and tenacity to actually take on Negan. And I think Dwight realizes that. I mean, before that, who's he going to go to the kingdom? King Ezekiel? Is he going to take his little tiger and attack Negan? No, this motherfucker terrified of him as it is. Alexandria? No. Not Alexandria. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Hilltop. No, Hilltop ain't going to do nothing. Although Jesus could probably ninja his way up into the sanctuary, slide into Negan's room and slit his throat, and then get out without ever being spotted. To be quite honest, I think he has that kind of skill set. That would actually be interesting to see, by the way, because I think he could pull it off. As a matter of fact, I know Jesus could pull it off. Team Jesus, baby. Go get him. Anyway, the point is, there's nobody else that's been strong enough that had the will, the clout, the balls to attack Negan, but now that there is, I think Dwight realizes if he didn't, he does now, because Daryl was like, I ain't putting up with this crap. Don't lock me in a cell, make me listen to this old raggedy song over and over again. I'm out. Give me a bat, a pipe, or whatever it was he did old Joe in and cut on loose. Let's move on over here to Eugene. Eugene gets through Sanctuary. He's kind of getting the royal treatment. Yo, man, you can have whatever you want except lobster. You can take whatever you want, so I'm going to take a steel bedpan because I need one of those in my life. I mean, I just couldn't resist it. So now he's a pickle-eating, stuffed bunny having, Eugene. He did turn into Bill Nye the Science Guy in this episode, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, Eugene has reverted back to his self-defense ways, and he's gone back to line about being the smartest person on the planet, how he used to work for the government, this, that, and the third. And I didn't realize to this episode that I actually liked Eugene that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets confidence. It's like he steps out of himself and goes into this role, and inside this role, he really becomes this person where he feels like he's this smart, and it gives him more confidence to maybe make more moves and make plays, and he does it for survival. That's his special power, is what he's doing right now. The question I ask y'all is, do you think that Eugene's actually Team Negan? I mean, it seems like it. I mean, he's out there barking orders and giving them ideas and stuff like that. At the end there, and you see Dwight and them, they come up and have this little exchange. But I personally do not think for 1 second that Eugene is feeling Negan whatsoever. I think he knows what kind of person he is, and he hasn't forgot what he's done. I mean, this is the one reason. Go back to before they got caught by Negan in the first place, and that moment he had with Abraham. Man, Abraham was his bro, dog. Abraham was his best friend, and I'm sure he remembers watching his best friend, his head getting smashed in by Negan. He has not forgot that. I don't think he's going to go and team up with Negan, not to mention the fact that he just watched Negan throw the other doctor inside a goddamn furnace. I don't know what was worse. That was cold-blooded, getting your head beat in with a bat or getting thrown in the furnace. Anyway, doesn't matter. I think these two are going to team up. You know, I think Dwight was feeling out Eugene, and Eugene's just like, I'm Negan. I am Negan. I'm so much Negan. Negan, you ain't even got to ask a question. I'm so Negan. I read your mind because I'm Negan. I'm mullet all Negan. Matter of fact, won't you give me the bat, let me carry the bat around because I'm so much Negan, I need it. That was his defense mechanism. I don't think he's buying into that kind of stuff, but he's not taking any chances. Definitely not with Dwight, not yet. But I hope they snap this along really quick. And I hope if that's what's going to happen, Dwight feels like Eugene, throws some more stuff in there and say, hey, man, I need you to get me in contact with Rick. I got to get you out of here. We got to do something. We got to take Negan out. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's pretty much the video for the guys. That's pretty much the video for today, guys. I feel like I always mess that up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's talk about this. Like the video if you like the video. You know how we do around here. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. You can follow my Snapchat. A lot of crazy stuff be going on there. You can follow me at ComfireRich. And until next time, guys, we out.